nothing super
बाकी
scary
फर्स्ट
to
और
worry
सेकंड में सिर्फ 6
about.
पॉइंट का डिफरेंस
Could be both, mate. Casual cash money.
Yeah, casual cash money. At the end of the day, you know, you get yourself up towards that top side, potentially secure yourself huge point
cash
leads.
money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, lion's share of $3 million here on the line it is insane. I mean, it's life-changing money.
Oh yeah. You got the bread with the cheddar in the middle, called out a money sandwich. That's what they're all fighting over. Because it is ridiculous, man. You'd be doing wonders for your fans, for your organization.
Even just your family, really. It's an incredible thing to win. I mean, Yangon Galacticos, super cool following their journey. Since their win last year, I mean, they've been very much celebrated. You love to see it. And again, and all the guys just seem so happy coming into this. And lovely to see them repping the Ancient Charm set as well. They've got their own skin in game. Wonderful experience here over at PMWC every single time, year to year. Fourth right is very central on this one though. Just over the western side of Picardo, moved out there nice and early, but we are hitting our next circle shift, the largest one here of Miramar into zone 2. It's going to be Ladriero though, I kind of already know it. It's not. Okay, good. I'm glad. I don't want to go there. I always find those circles really uncomfortable. Instead, we're heading over towards Power Grid. Enigma Galaxy kind of engrossed right now with Alula. Yasser, as well as Quick, a little bit slower to the plate right now as R3B and Claws get very much in the mix with them. Chasing him down. Give me another sightline, please.
They're begging for an angle. Hey, Lord though, up to his old tricks. Loves the risky peaks from all the way at the top side there. Pretty effective from that position. We'll see if he gets any chances to shine. S2G and E Arena near each other as well on the drive up. Oh, hello, Darkin with a Mini 14. That's a connection over onto Falak.
Yeah, Falak going down there. Bad news there for Fourth Rise. He's really the front man of the team. Brings a lot of confidence to the rest of the squad when he's still in play. Should be able to get the res on this one. That it was from Eder, I believe, and they are in front of them. So this is more a case of a step back type of deal, rather than the full-on commit. But both Turkish teams, you got S2G and Ulf making a pretty big send here. I think Ulf understands that they want to go a little bit further in this match. As before, 81 points, but they are taking big tags right now. Going very low. Just about stay alive in this one. Wonder if that was from S2G. There's some serious rivalry between those two teams as well. I love it. I do love it.
Feels like even over the course of this one event, we've had so many narratives of like little rivalries that have been popping up. And it's given us a lot of excitement. It's made some of the fights pretty intense, not only in the actual battleground, but for the reverberations it has between the two orgs that are going head to head. Left a lot of room for some cool stories to appear. Aurora on the move here, bumping around, doing the suspension in, but they won't care.
Always switch vehicles if you need to. I thought it was quite interesting for Aurora because starting Chumacera, I think it's quite a straight shot up towards that north side, but they were a little bit slower to the circle, so maybe playing a little bit more comfortable on the edge here, or they just wanted to get as looted as possible, understanding that there is quite a lot of dead space in this zone. And they wanted to know that when it comes down to it, they have the utility, they've got the resources and supplies to make it through to the end, and they weren't going to be mega late by any means because they were starting in Chumacera. Enigma Galaxy do finally find that angle. Saw them earlier all lining up to take those shots. Zalula will get one dropped. No flush just yet though. Whew. Yeah, this is a difficult one. We do move over towards that northwest side. We've got the field in play. We've got the almost Death Valley that sits between Montenuevo moving up. Furia actually has a good spot here. I think Ayala already picked up a nice compound, and likely the rest of the team will be flitting back over towards him. Oh no, they're greeting it. They're going doubles. I don't know how I feel about that.
Trying to make a quick getaway, with Lord taking a couple shots towards the back of the vehicle there. A few stray bullets to connect, but he's still on the move, so won't be dropped out of the car by Hora. They're just going to keep forging a path forwards. Amidst all this, you also have OG. That's Orangutan getting lit up with the crosshairs of Ida being able to spot them out and somewhat punish them, keeping them outside of the zone on their rotation up and over, with Ulf close by as well.
Furia right now, they're playing a 2-2 split. Yeah, I mean, they've got compound that sits over towards the western side, and then one that sits a little bit further east. They do have a lot of confirmation. I wonder if they're doing this just because they knew the playing path went from west to east, so a lot of players dropped out on that eastern side because there's more playable space over there in the first place. So they're assuming that there is going to be a big traffic jam on that eastern side, so they can afford to go for a 2-2 split right now. I would expect them to regroup on the next one, but this does give them opportunities and options going forward. And no one's challenged them. I thought S2G might try and plummet down there, but they've stopped short over towards some of the rockier areas of the map where they can settle in. Arudo finding good damage over towards Aurora, our current lobby leaders. And one's already down. Doc's very low. Nade goes long. It's quite good. I thought it was going to roll over the top there. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Scarface once again. Those taps were deadly accurate too.
Yeah, punishing quick jabs to the ribs there. Gonna leave them bruised. Orangutan rocking up. Oh, doing the classic strat. Ain't got time to stop. Cruising through one by one. Aurora eating the shrapnel, and that's Orangutan taking the heat straight to Aurora. So 104 points is where their day of big earners ends.
I love that from Orangutan, honestly. There's been so many times where they have had struggles on these roll-ups where they'll just roll through and try and get the drive-bys. There they just stop short. AKOP gets out and just hits the shots immediately. Then they can move on because they need to get further in. So big hats off there to Orangutan. Shots from behind there from Ulf, but they're moving directly into occupied territory with 4 thrives. As Ifa's down the backlines there, though. No one's really safe. I think Ulf is right now just trying to profit off a lot of the teams coming in from that eastern edge. Tiamba sending it directly over towards S2G. Oh. This is a hell of a push. Nice shot from Razy though over towards 1. A T24 will shut him down.
Mate, punishing reactions with DBS up close there. Blows them away and loaded slugs into that one, but here's the re-aggression. Oh, mate. Vitality on the reply. Whoa, they're going to crumble under it, so 4 thrives keep on fighting. Amidst this as well, S2G were clashing against Tiamba, and the nade has knocked another man, leaving them with only a solo right now that's alive and kicking.
And his A-King, I mean, Ulf quickly moved on this mark as well. They heard the fighting, they realized that there was an opportunity to open some space in the circle on the eastern side. They left behind that fight between 4 thrives, hearing it go on for quite a while, and they're going to be coming in late after this. OG even setting up in front of them, dropping down the barbed wire there for them to wander straight into. Tiamba, it is A-King, making him move outwards. Understanding today the peloton won't be moving much further for Tiamba. Try and get some placement points to finish things off. Junction Red Force playing down towards that south side. In the meantime, E-Arena took the eastern compound after that shift, and Furia regrouped over towards the western side. So, happened as expected. But Furia does get the better off angle because of that, so well done.
Ida as well. With Emre there getting line of sight back over. It's IQ that suffers from this one.
Damn, well done again.
Yeah, bro. Ida start it off, Ulf finish it. So 4 Thrives removed from the equation here. 7th place, 77 points at the end of the day for them. OG were close by to all this as well. They pulled back when they saw weakened 4 Thrives, didn't overcommit, but they're still amongst basically a bit of a rough sandwich with Ulf and Ida potentially pushing down. Jiggle eaten by the blue as well on Hora's late rotate. That's not ideal.
What's happened there then?
I don't know, but
it's an interesting kind of events for Aura. They love that position, but doesn't seem like it loves it. It loves them right now. Sadly, Aura's going to move down, try and swing over towards OG. And GG, what a shot over towards Lord on Nigma Galaxy. Sleepy will find OG on that one. Ulf might want to push a little bit further in, clear out even more space over towards this eastern side. AKOP just trying to swing on down, will immediately get shut down for that. That was a bold maneuver. The rest of Aura moving up. Last player alive is Aru, and he is down and out.
2 very quick pumps there from the shotty in their face, and that's going to finish them. Looked a little bit scary from Sky when he was left behind, but the off-angle peak did wonders. Hamsik still going, by the way.
The Garand going crazy.
Mate, Sniper with a hell of a scope right now.
Yeah. That is great stuff. Great stuff. Not what you expect to see on the last game of the day. Circle centers directly. A very, very kind circle. But it's all this weird rocky ground towards the center here. S2G mostly having control over it. They even have Kamikaze down towards that south side, providing another point for them to move over towards. Aura looking over towards Ida right now, and Ulf still being those gatekeepers on that eastern edge.
You've basically had this blockade slowly shuffling further back from Aura. They pushed in, deal with OG, set the focus up onto Ida. They've got a bit of a read as well where the other potential teams are. Just throw nades over, especially with the visual contact there. A few shots back onto them from Ulf. They've got a bit of a ridge to play off, so they can sort of hunker in. Solus is on the off angle towards the left-hand side. This is his POV here. You can still paranoid though. Compound behind them, that's got E-Arena in it.
Barking, finding final player there from Tiamba. So Tiamba will finish on 8th place, 71 points. Potentially taken over there by Fury, because I think they've got quite a good spot going forward on this one. Sky goes down to Solus, and Ketch will pick up the elimination. So Ulf still putting up points this game, up to 5 so far, but they are down to 3 players after an early knock and flush over towards Solus. They're making the most of it on this eastern side. I like to see it.
E-Arena. That's a nice readjustment there. Solus being hard confirmed, but that's stolen away by Hora that finally feel confident to push up into the face whilst E-Arena dispatch Alula. Shutting them down now. Reaggression, no fear, holds the line, puts shots on target. Ida getting involved as well. So all fragmented. The 5 elims they got might very well be where they end this one with only a single reserve left. Mormon coming up quick. E-Arena, mate, they're in a good position. If they can pull points out of this game and stay alive, clean up on this battlefield ahead of them, it could be a gigantic slingshot to overtake Aurora.
Yeah, set themselves up nicely for tomorrow. Mormon dropping smokes, trying to create a distraction in the front lines. Emre takes a heavy hit. E-Arena been quick with it so far. Mormon being a massively big player for the team. What a nade off the top. That is a long toss on that one. Sends another for the airburst. A little bit of damage in. Swing gets hit hard, and E-Arena is bombarding the front lines.
It's massive from Swaps, and he wants even more. Sleepy just trying to steal points where possible, and this is now the response play.
It's a backstab right now, actually. Oh my goodness me. And they do catch E-Arena sleeping. Nade goes out, Sleepy very low. One last nade in the chamber, goes too far. Airburst might have been needed to be a little bit cleaner on that one, but Schweppes not quite out. And Ida floundering in the backgrounds.
Mormon back to his old tricks. Headshot there onto Darkin to finally finish him off. We see Nonshin Red Force showing up in the Elim feed as well, with Nigma Galaxy similarly taking the hits over towards Godlike, and Furia have smelt this weakness. They're coming in for a close collapse behind the vehicles, putting the pedal down to the metal. With S-Power gone, goodbye Godlike, but now they've got another team to worry about. This is the fight established by Furia.
Pins pulled. All the nades sent over the top right now, looking for Nigma Galaxy. And stitch them up on this side of the map at the moment. Good push out from Fury as well. Love to see it. They knew that they cleared the majority of the space. They get rid of Nigma Galaxy. They're playing essentially straight in towards that eastern side. No worries to the 180 behind them. Nigma Galaxy though, quick, a very, very quick rotate out, understanding that it's better to regroup, reassess from that location on that north side with cover before they make their next maneuver. They might actually just have to make a full send, full rotate towards the eastern side despite not knowing what's there, because both S2G and Fury is going to have nasty sight lines over towards if they try and play in from that northern edge.
Nonshin. Being able to hit perfectly up against Flash, resulting in only Tops barely limping away there. Got back behind the vehicle and pieced out in the driving seat. They've got that 2-2 split with focus still turned onto Rita. It's the angle of Coops in play right here though. Close quarters connection, spamming with the SMG in the face. Yasser trapped, no escape plan there, and Alula fall off the back of it. Amidst this, we also wave bye-bye to Ida as the last man is dispatched. The arena taking shots over towards the setup from Nigma Galaxy. Hamzig looking so damn sick with this snipe. Ready for a little bit more. You peek out and your block could be knocked off.
CG, you still got the Garan as well. It's very, very cool. Playing to the end here. Hamzy G looking good so far on the long-range peaks. Nigma Galaxy opt not to go for that swing over towards the eastern side. I do feel like this is a bit of a death sentence for them, though. I'm not sure how they're going to extricate themselves from this. S2G looking for another chicken dinner here, though. They have been so consistent with it. They have been so bold in these games and really taking advantage of that fact. And Fury is struggling to make their way out from this western side. Pushing into open ground. Lord explodes one vehicle. In comes the rest, and Schweppes is setting up for the big spray.
Schweppes could steal so much from this. The eye in the sky taking pot shots when they're weakest. The nades thrown from either side, detonating all around. A silence finally falls over Furia with him being dropped. Ayala cooking the last nade back, dashes it into Nigma.
Doesn't go far enough though. The grass kind of obscuring his vision just a little bit. Still over towards the edge, assuming they're going to jump out towards the sides. The nade comes in, but both baits unsuccessful. Switching out the JS9. Need that long range to feel fine versus Furia. Ayala sits on the other side. Blue's going to be a bit of a nightmare here. Chief just stayed behind. We got the night cam on board. Not the best time for him either. Watching his team in a real sticky scenario. Like you said though, E-Arena looking to put up more points, but it's Nongshim Red Force actually who might have a good chance here to really send themselves up the rankings. It'd be great to see those rankings, so we can set up for tomorrow of where that smash ruling placement would be.
For Nongshim, you're spot on though. They do thrive in these kind of situations, so let's see if the teams forget about them and they can step back up. Here you go, this is the lay of the land as well, what we wanted to see. E-Arena on top right now. They've just lapped Aurora. 105 points with a 7 elimination game and showing no signs of running out of fuel just yet. They've been keeping the intense action on. Tops was the last man from Flash. He had to hightail it, went for from Nonshin a few moments ago, and he's still running away. Looking for a setup center zone to stay alive for a little bit longer, but might be food fed over to S2G.
Pops goes, MCG, man, what is this? This is actually insane behavior. But he's making it work. Bayonet on the front, and he is slicing and dicing through the opposition. Pure stabs to the enemy teams. Lobby getting perforated by S2G. Nongshim Red Force might have to move forward with the Kevlar in play at this rate.
Damage done again. What's he doing? Shot after shot. The bolt action sending reverberations through the lobby, but now they're going to try and turn this one to an up-close and personal encounter. Non-shit. Put the pedal to the metal, they drop in close. The nade blows the car away. Hyunbin buckles under the pressure as So Easy hits the deck. Kamikaze, 3 nades in the back pocket. 1 thrown towards him. Split the difference, that's the reply back. So Easy trying to keep himself alive. In the midst of all this, we say bye-bye to Furia. And Kamikaze knows that E-Arena are collapsing as well. Non-shit, up close, good play done. The pump action silences S2G.
E-Arena off the distance, Nongshim Red Force looking to finish out the game now. What a good push up there. The hero Hyunbin himself does go down, but the rest of the team carries the cape forward and will eclipse out the rest of S2G, so no more chickens for you. 2 top teams remaining here, face to face, Nongshim Red Force and E-Arena. 3 versus 4 on the cards. The shots coming through from Mormon. You know how sick this guy has been so far. XZY to finish things off. Go by his ABCs. Keep this simple. Keep it calm.
This school in session though. Can E-Arena teach Nongshim Red Force a lesson on this one? If they can find a knock, find a pick, they can collapse off the back of it. We know they've been so damn good in thriving in the chaos today. But that could be their outlier, that could be their way to close this with a huge game. Not only take first place, but absolutely skyrocket up to a nice point barrier going into the Smash rule tomorrow. A lot riding on this for either team. Like you touched on, that one bit of benefit is the manpower advantage for Nongshim. They can play off each other in a slower approach.
Wow.
Showing some force right at the end of the day, and they do force themselves past everyone else on the leaderboard. This will be a nice points barrier going into tomorrow. Nongshim Red Force, Hyunbin has been amazing so far. That aggression that the rest of the team can follow up on is absolutely contagious. Yes, he goes down, but what a follow-up from his team today, right at these finishing moments. And a long day, to say the least.
In a moment of panic, a team that's proved the communication and teamwork has been what's put them in the conversation with championship mentality is what will get them over the line. They dig their heels in deep, they play off each other, save their mate, and then show us that aggression that we know they have inside them. Unsheath the sword blank and chop straight through E-Arena, standing strong in that gladiatorial combat for the final chicken dinner of the day.
And this was a crazy finish from So Easy. Just did not stop moving. Essentially charged up to the top of that ridge side and she shut E-Arena down. What a wonderful play there to finish things off. I mean, definitely showing off Yumbin a little bit there, I would say. And I mean, it's good to see. And I think for Yumbin, it's almost a good thing that his aggression is contagious, because for South Korea for a long, long time in the past, it used to be that they were the team that would dominate from the center, and then we slowly got more and more of these teams, these players, D plus Kiev, for instance, who started to bring that aggression. And it's awesome. It is awesome. We feel like we're having flashbacks to that right now. I think this team has a real chance. They have been slowly but surely eking their way up the rankings, but that can be said for a lot of teams. I mean, Ulf, E-Arena, Aurora today, S2G, all looking fantastic. It's hard, man. There were even teams from survival stage that I was sad not to see in the finals. I was sad to lose teams in the group stage, even though it was only 3 at a time. This has been such a competitive arena right now here at EWC, at PMWC. Just so cool stuff. Can't wait to see more tomorrow. And I can't wait to see how that scoreline adds up at the end of the day. We'll throw it back over to the desk.
It's spot on there, man. This is the sort of LAN event that goes down in the history books, not only because we'll crown another champion once again, but the fact that it feels like the skill level has risen so far across the board, teams being able to adapt and homogenize not only that slow, smart play style, but like you say, turning it on, hitting heavy, playing confident when they need to. And it's even just the sheer showmanship of some of the eliminations we've been seeing throughout the whole day, but in that very game as well. Some powerful plays.
It's still insane as well, because Noxian Red Force, they're just coming off from PMMI winning that one. But in the meantime, we do have an interview with E-Arena with Kalaris down on the stage.
Yes, we do, and with a legend of PMWI, PMWC, it's Shreds, of course, here, 2-time champion. Let's talk to E-Arena about some of these games. First things first, off the back of this last Miramar, were you surprised by Noxian Red Force not going around the eastern side? And talk to me about those last moments in that game, of course. Despite Noxian Red Force getting the win, E-Arena still looks fantastic today.
อยากพูดถึงกับเกมสุดท้ายเมื่อกี้นะครับตอนที่เราเจอกับน้องเชียร์รู้สึกประหลาดใจกับวิธีการเล่นของเขาไหมครับที่เขาไม่ไปฝั่งอีสต์แล้วก็วิธีการที่เขาเข้าหาทีมเราครับปกติครับมันเป็นช็อตที่เขาต้องเล่นแบบนี้อยู่แล้วเขาก็ทำออกมาได้ดีส่วนเราไม่มีออปชั่นพอที่จะไปสู้กับเขาแล้วก็ต้องเล่นน้อยกว่าด้วย Okay, so to be honest, I'm not surprised with how they play and how Noxian approach to them during the last fight, because they don't have any much more option left to play, and also like for E-Arena we had a disadvantage. But yeah, congratulations to them.
Absolutely. So now you're in first place. Obviously you're going to be setting the smash point threshold going into tomorrow. E-Arena has looked brilliant throughout the day. Is there any extra added pressure? How are you feeling about going into the next day, of course, with the potential of you're even personally becoming basically a 3-time champion on this stage?
ก็ตอนนี้นะคะเราอยู่ที่1ของตารางแล้วนะคะแล้วก็ด้วยกฎของ Smash Point เนี่ยในวันพรุ่งนี้เนี่ยรู้สึกว่าไม่มีความกดดันอะไรบ้างไหมคะแล้วก็รู้สึกไงบ้างคะที่ตอนนี้เนี่ยเราเหลืออีกแค่9เดียวที่เราจะได้เป็นแชมป์3 สมัยแล้วครับก็ไม่รู้สึกอะไรครับแค่โฟกัสไปเกมต่อเกมไม่คาดหวังก็เล่นไปเรื่อยๆตามเกมตามสเต็ปไปเรื่อยๆ So actually we got no pressure at all. We're gonna play game by game, round by round, like step by step, like, and hopefully we're gonna get the chicken dinner tomorrow, and good luck to everyone too.
I'll finish it off with one last question. With you setting that threshold now, which team would you be most concerned about on your heels, catching you up, considering the lineup of teams that are here?
คำถามเอาไว้นะฮะก็คืออยากถามว่าในตอนนี้เนี่ยเราอยู่ในฐานะที่เราเป็นอยู่หัวตารางนะครับอยากถามว่ามีทีมไหนที่ทำให้เรารู้สึกว่าเป็นกังวลมากที่สุดเลยฮะที่ว่าเขาจะไล่ตามเราขึ้นมาได้นะก็ทุกทีมเลยครับมันก็ยังมีโอกาสที่เขาจะแซงเราครับขึ้นมาได้แต่ว่าสุดท้ายแล้วก็อยู่ที่ตัวเรา Well, to be honest, like every single team could be like catching up to them for tomorrow. Like we know what's gonna happen. Like everyone can become the champion at this point. So hopefully, like everyone can play
the stage. Let's head over for more PMWC.
None other than E-Arena. But right now, we have something major going on with the club championship as Magnus Carlsen, he's been able to defend his title.
That's right. All right, let's talk about this, okay? Because it was an insane finals over in chess. It means a lot, too, for the club championship side of things. Magnus Carlsen, back-to-back champ, defends the title, does an absolutely fantastic job, too, does not drop a game in the process. Yeah, I mean, honestly, insane work out of Magnus Carlsen, but it's also the story of Dennis Lasbeck, right? Because second place finish for AGAL not only was massive for the club, but massive for GM Dennis as an individual. Magnus was saying that he's really looking to have someone that can kind of be his set rivalry. He wants a rival to look forward to going up against every single tournament. The question is the new up-and-comer, the 19-year-old GM Dennis, going to be that person?
Is he going to be? I mean, he did end up getting 2-0. We'll see what's going to be happening later on in the upcoming years. But in regards to right now, their rankings, AGL being able to secure that second place does put them up in the rankings.
It does. I mean, so that now puts them 500 points above Falcons after Falcons got the third place amount of points in chess. You see that reflected here. Team Falcons still in second. However, that's now all the points AGAL can get this championship weekend. Falcons, though, are still in the discussion. There's an insane matchup happening as we speak at the STC Arena between Team Falcons and Twisted Minds. A little bit of a Mina battle going on. And if Falcons are able to come on top, move their way into the semifinals, they gain 4 points to the board.
Yeah, Will Falcons looking to retain that first place in the club championship, especially the quarterfinal. A major moment going on in the club championship. And thank you so much, Glitter, for joining us and giving us that update. I'm going to send you back to that one because if we're still live here for PUBG Mobile Esports, I would like to find out what's going to be happening. So thank you. Let us know what ends up happening. We'll be hearing more from Glitter Explosion. But let's get back to PUBG Mobile Esports, the PMWC at EWC 26, because right now, E-Arena has regained Hot Juice, that first place.
Let's go, baby! E-Arena winning this, or actually being so back in first place, is insane, right? I mean, okay, so they're coming out 122 is the smash point price. तो कल जो भी टीम 122 पॉइंट्स हिट कर देगी उसके नेक्स्ट गेम में जो भी चिकन मारेगा टूर्नामेंट खत्म हो जाएगा। सो इस कंटेंशन में 122 पॉइंट्स का कंटेंशन में 4 और 5 टीम ऑलमोस्ट 4 टीम एकदम क्लोज है। जो पहले मैच में राउंडों में 122 हिट कर सकती है, कल का राउंडों में आप बस प्रे करो कि जितना।
That means for tomorrow, the smash rule is set, and it's going to be at 122 points if they want to win via smash rule. Just remember, for everybody watching, if you're not familiar with the smash rule format, E-Arena or whoever ends up reaching 122 points tomorrow, after that, they're eligible to win via smash rule.
Yes, they are. To get smashed, what do you have to do? Just win a game. So it's just as simple as that, which in this lobby is no simple matter at all. But I tell you what, man, Nungshim, Aurora, S2G, Nigma, Ulf, all of those teams can actually make it.
They're coming for him. They're coming for him.
Match found.
No keadaan.
I'll fight anybody. I'll fight everybody.
Kelar. Gimana Dan?
Gotta go. Nice try. Go, go, go.
Gotcha. Reloading.
Charge your ults.
Go, go, go. Heads up.
I shot my wingman. And you're done. Blocking sight.
That's 3.
New stage in 10.
4 down.
No one's catching me up. Rampage. Stage 2.
Reloading. Heading their vision.
Got one.
Night, night. Reloading. 3. Block the sight. Reloading. Gotta go.
4.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Someone's there.
Down.
Bye-bye. My ult's ready.
Ten seconds until stage change.
See ya. Dead.
Stage 3.
4 down.
Reloading. Go, go, go.
Got him. Wiped. My ult's ready.
Hari.
Go, go, go. 3. Reloading.
They will cover.
Ultimate orbs.
Ooh. I'm out of here.
Folded. Kill. Run.
It's you and me.
One down.
New stage in 10.
Dizzy's up top. Somebody's there. Headshot. My ult's ready.
Final stage.
Reload.
That's not ready. Cutting through.
Jets, start her way to a rampage. Charge your ults.
That's not ready. Cutting through.
Enemy kill.
Feeling sent.
You blink. Die. Faster. Grounded.
Get out of my way! Taken out. My ult's ready. Get lost. Reloading.
Cutting through.
Go, go, go.
My bottom throw.
Here we go.
15 seconds remaining.
Stay down.
Mosh pit.
Gotta go.
I'm out of here. Reloading.
Ultimate orb spawning.
Go get him.
5
Joke's over. You're dead.